We'll go to the next question. The next question talks about how does e-technology help farmers in production and marketing of agricultural produce? Explain it. It's a 10 marker. So it talks about two parts. One part is how e-technology helps farmers in production. So e-technology in production is one part. E-technology in marketing is the second part. So you can start with what is e-technology, introduction or application, like how it defines or it refers to the application of ICT or electronic technology in tools to farming with respect to the question's demand. And then you can in the body, as I said, two parts, two subheadings in how does it help in production. For example, e-technology helps in precision agriculture. For example, the use of GPS, the use of geographical information systems, GIS, GPS, the use of dot grid models, the use of heat map models to understand where the problems are. Secondly, it also helps in giving decision support systems. As I said, it can be like IBM's app, Watson app, or the IBM app, or it can be in terms of the different startups that are trying to give soil health data, like soil is deficient in which, is it deficient in nitrogen or phosphorus, and that is real time. It might change every week, every month, and accordingly the fertilizer requirement can be changed. Accordingly the data goes to subsidy requirement of the government, subsidy policy decision of the government, etc. Then in terms of irrigation, sensor based irrigation, like whether water requirement is needed at this stage, what level of water requirement is required later, and according to the rain, like according to the rain that has been received in that particular place, what is the requirement of irrigation according to the changing rainwater rain patterns as well. Then you can talk about how e-technology is helping in terms of in production in improved genetic varieties, in terms of like the new GM varieties, in terms of non-GM but improved varieties, in terms of hybrids, in terms of other varieties of changing in terms of genetic and other slight methods. And then in terms of remote sensing, ISRO Bhuvan app or ISRO other softwares that are being helping production, or even private sector apps, or climate smart agriculture. IBM's app is helping farmers, giving real-time inputs as to what changes they need to do, what level of inputs they need to do, what changes they have to bring about, etc. Then in terms, so 5 is enough, it's a 10 marker question. So just think about the different stages in production. What are the inputs? It could be fertilizer requirement, it could be irrigation requirement, it could be real-time data for what is the like fertilizer, pest this thing, what is the changing irrigation requirement, changing production technologies that are needed, etc. Like what are the parts? Just address parts. And then you can also talk about in terms of production, in terms of like land, labor, like what is the requirement of land, like how it can help in land surveying, how that can help in land productivity, how that can help in consequently production stage in agriculture. And then the second part of the question talks about how e-technology can help farmers in marketing of agriculture produce. So in marketing, how can it help? One is, the first thing that comes to my mind is ENAM. Like the ENAM helps in online auctioning, like it gives an online platform for transparent and real-time auctions to take place. Secondly, futures market. E-technology can help government can help farmers give farmers real-time information on price discovery mechanisms, on how prices are changing in futures markets like the MCX, multi-commodity exchange, or the national commodity derivative exchange, etc. That can help them in price discovery. So one is ENAM, one is futures markets, and thirdly the government steps like Agmark Net, or government measures like PM Kisan scheme also has certain sub components being used by certain states. Then you can talk about e-certification. Like in marketing, you have to create a brand. You can create organic brand. You can use it in using the government schemes as well, and then brand it accordingly, and then improve your profits. So that also helps in marketing. Then you can talk about direct consumer engagement. Like in marketing, again, one is you brand it well, you create good advertisements, you brand it well, you have a platform for selling, you get good price discovery. And then another is like if you have some complaints, if you have some customer grievance, this thing, you need to have a platform mechanism for customer grievance redressal. So that also can e-tech can help you, like if you have some dedicated portals, if you have dedicated platforms for grievance redressal, e-technology can help farmers in the entire supply chain. So the farmers in general need not include just the individual farmers. It can also include cooperatives like Amul, like Kudumbashree initiatives. It can also include farmer producer organizations. It can also include PPP initiatives, etc. And then steps taken by government like national e-governance program in agriculture, submission on agricultural marketing or AgMarkNet, eNAM, etc., etc. And going forward, in conclusion, how do you conclude? So introduction, we spoke about what is e-tech, how is it important in agriculture. In conclusion, as I said, it's always better to go for solutions in rather than summarizing. Unless you have no other better conclusion, don't go for summarizing. Conclusion, talk about the Ashok Dalwai committee recommendation. What did it say about improving like the use and access of e-technology, like democratizing the idea, the access and affordability of e-technology, having public, like creating digital access platforms and tools as public goods for farmers, how that can help in production, in distribution and in marketing in different stages of the supply chain of agriculture. So in that way, some solutions from certain committees can be quoted, or you can quote it like you can just quote the solutions or case studies from certain states or even from other countries like Israel, Israel's irrigation precision agriculture model or something. Some solution, some positive solution oriented conclusion from a committee or a case study is better.
Hi, a very good evening to all of you. I hope prelims 2024 आप लोगों का सही से हुआ होगा. Now is the time when you should prepare for mains wholeheartedly. And to help you in assisting in this endeavor, we are coming up with a very important program known as Civil Services Accelerator Program. देखो मेंस में आपको हर कोई बोलेगा कि 450 नंबर GS 1 2 3 4 में आने चाहिए, ऐसे में 120 130 आने चाहिए, बट हाउ टू अचीव इट, वो करना कैसे है, कौन कौन से वो पिलर्स है जिन पे हम फोकस करने वाले हैं. तो पिलर्स देखो बहुत बेसिक है. फर्स्ट वी गोइंग टू इंश्योर दैट जो भी हम यहाँ करंट अफेयर की क्लासेस लेंगे दे गोइंग टू बी लिंक्ड विद द स्टैटिक पार्ट, सो दैट यू कैन गेट अ वेरी गुड अंडरस्टैंडिंग, चाहे यूपीएससी फिर बाद में स्टैटिक पोर्शन से पूछे या फिर करंट से, आपका अच्छे से कवर हो जाएगा. सेकंड इज अबाउट एथिक्स, कि आप एथिक्स अच्छे से कवर करिए, बोथ पोर्शन सेक्शन ए एज वेल एज द केस स्टडीज, एंड इफ यू डू इट प्रॉपर्ली यू विल गेट वेरी गुड मार्क्स. देन फिलोसॉफिकल एसेज, सबसे कम मार्क्स आजकल एसे में आने लग गए स्टूडेंट्स के, 80 90 100 तक मैक्सिमम लोग स्टॉप हो जाते हैं. तो हाउ टू इंश्योर दैट कि वो मार्क्स हमारे 130 तक पहुंचे, उसके लिए हम ऐसे फोकस करेंगे. एंड देन यू गोइंग टू हैव अ वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट टेस्ट सीरीज व्हिच इज गोइंग टू इंश्योर कि यार अच्छे से आप प्रैक्टिस कर पाओ और इवेलुएट कर पाओ अपने आप को. एंड दीज आर द इंपॉर्टेंट एरियाज व्हिच वी गोइंग टू फोकस अपॉन. इनफैक्ट दीज आर द पिलर्स ऑफ मेंस प्रिपरेशन. फॉर करंट अफेयर्स, a team of faculties including me, we are going to assisting you in each and everything. We'll have Rajvardhan sir, we'll have Neha ma'am, me alongside some other faculties will also be part of this. We'll focus on 3 areas, okay? जो टॉपिक बहुत स्टैटिक लगते हैं लेकिन वहां से करंट का क्वेश्चन हर बार आता है, जैसे लोकल सेल्फ गवर्नेंस, ऐसे क्वेश्चंस को हम पहले से ही संभाल के रखेंगे. सोसाइटी के बहुत सारे टॉपिक हैं ऐसे जहां से बार बार क्वेश्चन आता है, लगता नहीं है कि आएगा बट आ जाता है. ट्रेंड स्पेसिफिक क्वेश्चन, फाइनेंस कमीशन, क्लाइमेट चेंज, ऐसे ऐसे जितनी भी थीम है वो इसमें आएंगे. एंड थर्ड, ईयर स्पेसिफिक. ईयर स्पेसिफिक मींस दैट इस साल जैसे मान लो साइंस एंड टेक में कुछ अच्छे डेवलपमेंट्स हैं तो यूपीएससी वहीं से पूछ लेता डायरेक्ट क्वेश्चन. सो दोस काइंड्स ऑफ करंट अफेयर विल आल्सो बी कवर्ड. So that's why if you want to become part of a very important course, this is the course for you. कि सारी अभी करंट अफेयर की चिंता finish. With respect to ethics, we have one of the most stalwart person, Atul sir. Atul sir has been teaching for more than 13 years ethics. है ना, जब से शुरू हुआ है 2013 से पेपर, तब से सर पढ़ा रहे हैं. And if you want to get his mentorship, then eventually जितने भी प्रॉब्लम्स आते हैं एथिक्स में वो सारी सॉल्व आउट हो जाएंगे, चाहे वो आपकी बेसिक कंसेप्ट हैं, कंटेम्पररी एग्जांपल्स हैं, इफ यू नॉट एबल टू इंक्लूड द थिंकर्स इन द आंसर वो भी सॉल्व हो जाएगा. along with the answer writing is going to become very refined. In fact, he has already taken an orientation session. You can just watch it on our YouTube channel and you will get very good outcome for that. एथिक्स में जो होंगे लगभग 20 घंटे के आसपास क्लासेस होंगी, आपको PYQs वगैरह के लिए हेल्प की जाएगा, हैंडआउट्स दिए जाएंगे, अच्छे एग्जांपल जाएंगे, एंड प्लस मोर इंपॉर्टेंटली 1-to-1 मेंटरशिप इज गोइंग टू बिकम अ पार्ट ऑफ इट. सो एथिक्स इज वन एरिया वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. देन कम्स द एसे. In the essay, we are going to focus upon philosophical areas. तो पहले वहां पे आपको टीच भी करेंगे, me along with Manikant sir as well as Kapil Sikka sir. We are going to be part of this so that those of you who can eventually get the best out of yourself, आपको कोई भी रुकावट नहीं आनी चाहिए. So focus किस चीज पे रहेगा? Coverage of all the important themes which are there in the PYQs. और सबसे ज्यादा फोकस फिलोसफी पे ही करेंगे. Then handouts दिए जाएंगे, आपको एक्सपर्ट फैकल्टीज के साथ 1-to-1 मेंटरशिप भी कराई जाएगी। एंड एज अ रिजल्ट ऑफ दिस यू कैन स्कोर वेरी हाई इन दी एसे। लगभग 25 से 30 घंटे की क्लासेस होंगी, कॉम्प्रिहेंसिव हैंडआउट, कंपाइलेशन, वर्कशीट, 1-to-1 मेंटरशिप, सारी चीजें आपको अच्छे से दी जाएंगी। एंड इफ यू आर एबल टू अचीव इट, मेक श्योर दैट कि आप तरीके से उसको यूटिलाइज करें एंड फाइनली आउटकम लेके आए मेंस के अंदर। एंड फाइनली व्हेन इट कम्स टू टेस्ट सीरीज, ऑल द फैकल्टीज आर गोइंग टू बी टुगेदर टू इंश्योर दैट जो भी आपका एरिया होगा उसमें आपको अच्छे लेवल का हम आउटपुट दे पाए, आपको अच्छी मेंटरशिप प्रोवाइड कर पाए, चाहे वो GS 1, 2, 3, 4 या फिर एसए पेपर हो। So that's why you're going to have a test series also along with this, and in this test series we have to make sure questions quality, model answers, the discussion sessions, all of them they are top notch, so that इस साल जो मेंस है आपके लिए एक eventually game changer बन जाए and we are able to become a part of your success journey. This is the objective with which we are starting this program, and this program is going to be very very useful for all those students who are eventually becoming part of the mains for this year. अभी prelims का रिजल्ट आने वाला है, so let us hope majority of you have worked very hard, आपका final call आ ही जाए। Many sessions are going to happen, some have happened like ethics का session has already been taken by Atul sir and June 25 was taken। essay का जो है 2 जुलाई को होगा। आंसर राइटिंग टेम्पलेट का जो सेशन है, it will be taken by the rank 4 of this year. It's going to focus specifically on paper 2, paper 3। करंट अफेयर की क्लासेस 28 जून को फर्स्ट होगी, इट विल बी डीलिंग विद IR। इसकी सेकंड क्लास होगी वो नेक्स्ट वीक ऑन द जुलाई ऑफ 4th होगा। सो व्हाट इज रिक्वायर्ड फ्रॉम योर साइड, आप इन सेशंस का पार्ट बनिए। दीज सेशंस आर ओपन इन नेचर, ट्राई टू गेट योर डाउट्स रिजॉल्व्ड एंड वंस यू फील लाइक नहीं ट्रस्ट आ रहा है, कॉन्फिडेंस आ रहा है इस इंस्टीट्यूट पे, देन बिकम अ पार्ट ऑफ द program, and once you become part of this program, we'll take care everything from your side. Okay, so all the very best. If you have any query, any doubt, you can reach out to these numbers. These numbers, if you dial, you'll get the link to our counselors and they will help you out in understanding. If कोई डिटेल में आपको लगता है कोई इश्यूज लग रहा हो कि भाई ये मुझे समझ में नहीं आया अच्छे से, they will help you out with respect to that also. And for all the important kind of videos, you can stick to our YouTube channel and we're going to help you out in the whole UPSC civil services preparation. All right, all the very best. Thank you so much.